soon as I'm done. It's gonna be less than a minute. Nah, I don't watch TV at all, dog. I don't watch TV at all. All I watch is YouTube. Anything I watch is on YouTube. If it ain't on YouTube, I'll be like, man, I ain't trying to get with whatever that they selling on TV. Cause they selling. I feel like they selling shit on TV. Like meaning like they trying to program you. You know, like the shit I be seeing on TV. I be tripping out on it. Like they trying to like, especially like the black male. Like they trying to feminize us. So a lot of things, like every time I see a TV show, I see a black gay guy. When I see a commercial, I see a black gay guy. I'm like, man, I'm like, shit. Black men are not the only, you know, or gay people are not just black, you know, men. You know, white guys that are gay too. But that's what I see all the time. They're trying to promote that, I guess. Yeah, the LGBT community. Yeah. Yeah, and I get it, because, like, that's their cry. Their biggest cry is like, yeah, we're like black people. Yeah, I disagree with that, because you can hide being gay. You can't hide being black. That's what that term being in the closet. You can't, ain't no closet niggas out here. You know, unless they're, you know, mixed and they didn't know it, or maybe they did know it and their friends don't approve of him but can't tell that he mixed. That'd be a dumbass friend though. Because I can tell them a person that they got black in them, even if they got something else in them. But yeah, man, I be tripping out.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from AT&T Stadium. This fielded a few yards into the end zone, and no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time, and they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
And what I enjoyed watching this week when we had a chance to watch them at practice, the easy camaraderie that he has with his offense.
A lot of respect.
A lot of respect, and frankly, I thought it spilled over to the defense. All the defensive guys were coming over and teasing and joking with him. You can tell they respect the heck out of him and really want to play well for him.
Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big pickup of 38. Well, there's a pretty big start right there. They go bombs away on the first play from scrimmage.
Put a smile on your face, didn't it? Not because you're rooting for anyone, but that's the way to begin a game, to put someone back on their heels and announce that they plan to be aggressive.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. And here are the Falcon offensive starters.
And a big key is going to be how can these wideouts create separation from the defensive backs, because we've seen some early success in the passing game in this one, and that's going to need to continue.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack?
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Looking to throw. Lincoln. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the 1st down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Or if there is one, it's like still killing each other. Oh, they missed the field goal.
Crossbar and comes back, and it's no good. And by just a whisker, this remains a scoreless game. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was a crossbar that said otherwise. And that'll deny him a shot at 3.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard.
What?
11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down.
I think it knocked his ass out too.
Leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said right down the word vision for him.
I think Mike,
it was on display there,
man,
wasn't
he
it?
better not play with Mike.
He allows the blocks to set up.
Mike would knock his ass out. Ooh, wait. Man, he ain't even got to give him a uppercut to the head. Boy, give him a body shot. That boy break his ribs. Man, that's Iron Mike. Them fists don't break. Them fists, man, and plus he got that old man strength. He know what it take. He knows what it take.
If you come straight from where that
boy ain't got, man. Joshua better say, you know what? I am flattered and I am honored, but I decline, sir. I love you too much, brother. You better say some shit like that. I love you too much, Mike. It would be an honor.
Did you not hear me? I'm talking
if I don't want to die. Well, but then again, Josh would be talking that shit, man. He was talking that shit about Mike. So hey, I want to see that. I'll pay. Oh, I'll pay for that. I'll pay for that.
No, I said I was gonna help him.
If he become the heavyweight champ of any, man, if he obtain any belt, oh my God. After being what he was, man.
Alright, I'm gonna let you go get him.
Man, times is changing. Run DMC coming back. Mike Tyson about to knock niggas out. Oh my God. What's going on in 2020? This is crazy. This is ludicrous. I'm be here to see that shit.
In front of him, and if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
Damn.
Nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
It's funny when I go back to our pregame meeting with Amari Cooper, and we mentioned, what if they play man coverage against you?
You know what your brother just
He
told
almost seemed
me?
defended by it, didn't he?
I'll beat it. That's basically what it said, right?
I mean, the best receivers we've ever talked to and covered, when you talk about covering them with one guy, they think that's a personal affront. If they feel like if they can't just beat one defender, then they're not very good.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Open man is Noah Brown. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Anthony Johnson.
They're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, how you guys gonna come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to offer mine. You were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
Man, these guys are, these boxers now, and Mike, no, these boxers nowadays are not skilled like the ones in the past. They're not as skilled. They're not as smart in the ring. Yeah.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? And 3 touchdowns, just going to call him productive?
What do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snoot full, didn't he? How about that? Big-time game.
He'll feast on Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury
after the pickup of 5, here's second and 5.
Quick enough, savvy enough to fuck with Mike.
On second down, it's Pollard. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Moving the way he do. Man.
Back to throw here. The quick slant caught. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Everybody deep in the oh shit, he's going back. He's going back. I shouldn't even pick your ass up with your last name being Ashley. Soft ass nigga.
Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a first down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short. They'll set up a throw. And
you had it in your freaking hands, you dumb nut.
It looked like he had it and dropped it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So a tough pill to swallow there. Would-be touchdown pass in and out of his hands on 4th.
Sometimes it just comes down to execution, doesn't it? Because we're always questioning, should they go for it, should they not? Is it the right play call, is it not? In this situation, everything was right, except for the finish.
Under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here, a safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away, because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
Here we go. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Wow.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down. And that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying it is one thing. We can second-guess just about every call. But in this one...
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Well, let's see here, Charles. He was sacked 6 times last week. Now a first-quarter sack. What's going on in his mind?
Well, he's thinking to himself, 5 offensive linemen. I got sacked 6 times last week. Let's start thinking about keeping extra people in. Tight end stays in. If I have a fullback or the running back, they stay in and help me block. Maybe not as many receivers in a pattern. Anything to try and slow down that pass rush.
And here now come the Falcons. And a safety the last go-around. That's how we arrived at this 2-0 score. See if they can respond.
Such an oddity, isn't it? See those 2 points go up on the board, knowing
like soccer.
Exactly. And knowing that you did it to give those points up for your team. Now they're just looking to get back out on the field and make up for it.
My backup.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. From the gun, Lincoln. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? On first down, it's Taylor. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle. We'll look now at the starting 11 on defense for Dallas. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
Yeah, good boy. He's coming along. Easy. Yeah, he's coming along. He's going to be...
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's a 2nd and 7. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Operating from the gun, Lincoln. Quick hitter here, it's complete. A gain of 7, and they pick up the first.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he will find his man on the outside. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together.
Let me see. Yeah, Trevor Lincoln. Yeah, so. He's got 83
and
yards.
He catches it and goes over the sideline.
On 1st and 10, Lincoln. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Kamara trying the right side. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
Can he run? He's a star, too, man. Huh? Yeah.
On 3rd down, Lincoln. That's caught. It's Coleman. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially to play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
And his kick is good. And they will jump out in front here with a very unusual scoreline of 3-2. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Thank you to multiple teams.
This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
I'm just not playing.
Looking to throw. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
He's trotting back. He's trotting back. I wonder what his injury is.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. It's caught inside the 25. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A gain of 37.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Pollard. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And this is good, and it makes it a 9-3 ball game. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it was finished off by the 14-yard touchdown run. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So out come the Falcons now. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. Only one happy about the 3-point.
The kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
Toe
that. Super toe.
This quarterback now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop him a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. After one, our score, 9-3. On 2nd down, Kamara shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up. The Falcons on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Off the play fake. Lincoln. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 15 yards, first down, Atlanta. And he has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense, exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
2nd and 13. Oh, he stays up. Incomplete.
Yeah, very smart play right there. Pocket collapsing around him. Love the way he moved around a little bit and avoided the sack.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. From the gun, Lincoln. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT.
And that drive we just saw that culminated in a touchdown, exactly what many offenses are looking for. Sustained ones that can impose their will on the other team.
Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. He'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to.
He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. Touchdown, Cowboys. Noah Brown, 78 yards. And the Cowboys have once again taken the lead. They had just given up the lead, and they get it right back.
Yeah, how about that? Answered quickly. Got right back to it. And look, long drives have their place. We know that. They can wear teams down. But when you hit them with big plays like that, that can really be a shot to them. A big-time one.
Yeah, one play, but now your defense is probably saying, man, we could have used a little more rest over here. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This will be taken in at the 1.
Oh, wow.
He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. That'll go down as a 99-yard kick return, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork, to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. And last time, the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. They'll look to throw here on first down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Check, 59. I got one. Mike's 59. That's right, baby. They don't want it. Mike 5'9".
He'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Watts. And he'll be taken down, but not before.
Oh yeah, hold up, dog. I gotta check the food. I'll be right back. Hello? 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 Hello?
Gary Cook, he made chicken wings in that air fryer. We've used it like 3 times. Gary likes it. Mhm. It super is, yeah. Okay. You already eat your pizza? Is this lemon pepper?
Yeah.
That's good.
Hello.
Okay.
Ken, where you at, man?
Thank you. I'm glad you understand. Okay. Again?
Hmm. Like, where I took a call.
Not the friendly one. Uh-oh. Can you get him, buddy, or no? Mm. I'm going to go get
Oh, yeah.
Brad.
You just
I'm
scored
not
a
going to let you
touchdown.
second phase, though, Brian. I got you. I got to get Brian. Brian, let me hear you. Just ignore the crow above us. Oh, I'm so sorry. My bad. My bad. I was pushing my glasses on my face. Alright, come on. Let's see this. Okay. We can play something else after this game. Oh. Wow. Who did... I'm out. You are such an effing liar. Get your own line. Mine was real, you a-hole. I feel you. I feel you. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. For I life, yo. I feel you. It's cool. I love being a 4-eye nerd geek, whatever you want to call it. Okay, no, the second one's an accident. No, the second one was an accident. Get back here. Get back here. The first one was real, but the second one was an accident. You're fine. Yeah. No, bunny. Bunny and I are doing a Jen and the Killer shot. You did really good. Right, can you get him? Go, go, Power Rangers.
Oh,
I'm
hell
doing a
no.
Jen, and Bryce closer.
Hell no. Let me do a Power Ranger.
Why do I have to get you? Why can't Bry get you?
Let me have
Alright,
that.
well chill out for a second. Let me do this Jen on continue.
How was it, sweetie?
It's good. I like the lemon pepper.
Thanks, sweetie.
Okay. Buddy, where'd you go? Put me on my list. Alright, I'm going to pick up right away without even holding you by the hand. Alright. Okay. But in case you come back and I just say go, just pay attention and just go, okay? Thank you for dinner.
You're welcome, sweetie.
Yeah, I'm only doing like one carb a day. So the popcorn counts for carbs. But thank you. I just have to work that off. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, sweetie. Now I know. Maybe I'll do it with you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do it like for like I'm not gonna do it for breakfast. I kind of just want to do it for dinner. But then since you made the popcorn, you know what I mean? The popcorn counted as my carb.
Lyle Collins heading for season-ending hip surgery. That is not good for the Dallas Cowboys. But you know what? We're gonna move on. I think he must have blew his hip out, straight up. One of his hip tendons, or I don't know. Maybe a hip bone replacement. That's sad for him, man. Stress the importance of taking care of yourself in the off season.
He's coming. He's coming. He's coming.
Which is very, very important. She got to get ready for that grind in next season.
He's back on Deadshot if you want to go back to that gym space. I'm healing up right now. Nice.
What's bad is that we put him on IR.
Okay. Oh.
We have a unsigned free. We just signed
You're doing great, buddy.
undrafted rookie, and still he does okay. Knight, he's become a little impressive for a backup, but still you would like to see Lyle Collins out there. Zeke to bust out. So right now Zeke can't get loose because he ain't got the line. Next year we're drafting somebody. Watch.
Don't you miss no skill check, right?
And on defense. We're going to address safety. We're going to address the line.
Honey, what hook is that for you?
Safety and a line and linebacker. That's what we need. Oh, decline to it. If we're gonna play that,
You have adrenaline on
play
her?
whatever we're gonna play. At 3-4, then we're gonna need another tackle, unless Tristan Hill emerges. And please, Dallas, sign Arden Smith. If you gotta cut Tank Lawrence to sign Arden Smith, by all means, I don't care how much penalty you take, cut him. How much you gotta pay him. Cut him. Trade cut. This here is the new regime. The new Dallas Cowboy football team. And I know Lawrence is hurt right now. I hate the fact that he's playing through it. Let the other guys get some.
You have Unbreakable in here?
Get an order out there. He can play stand up. You know, get somebody else up there. I think he's afraid. His spot might be taken.
No, we're
He's
not
paid
going to
right
leave
now,
you.
but if he's out, somebody makes a good play on that left side. Then what happens? Questions get asked.
Put something else. There you go. Sorry,
So what to happen tomorrow in the game? Tank better get a sack. I'm calling him. Tank get a sack tomorrow.
I did not.
If not, we'll call DeMarcus next week.
Quit my job.
Well, next week. Guess what? Don't say Tank, let Tank hook. Tank what? Call him Mr. DeMarcus Lawrence.
What do you guys want to play?
Until he show up. And I would love him to show up. Show up and show out. And say, told you motherfucker so. I would love that.
He gets into enemy territory. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the #3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
They'll run on first down. Pollard. That good for 22 and a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
First down, and it's Pollard again. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second down now, Pollard. And they'll get him down right about the 20. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment.
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
Come on, baby. Let's go!
Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but bottom line, his team's losing. They got to fix something.
And it starts with
nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
Off the bootleg, Lincoln. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Back to throw. Lincoln. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. This quarterback now 15 out of 17 through the air, only 2 incompletions. It's first down. They'll run. This is Kamara. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
He rifles one, it's intercepted.
Hell
Picked
yeah.
off around the 37.
That's a nice pick, man.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And they string that play out nicely. He's stopped before he can turn upfield. No gain, 2nd down. Out on the edge, you love to have cornerbacks like that can bring him down in the run game.
And you're also exposed to everyone. It really becomes a one-on-one play, doesn't it? You're out there by yourself on the edge. The best ones know how to make the play, and we just saw an example of it right there.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. This will be caught by Brown. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there. On 1st down, Banks. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
2nd and 9 now. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Noah Brown with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. And he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already.
Oh,
What do you guys want to do?
you want to watch it tomorrow after the game?
That's fine.
Okay.
Here through the 2nd quarter, there could be plenty more before this game is over.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get him back into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field first ahead of everyone else just to say, guys, let's go. Try and create that energy, create that spark.
Well, so far he has 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He'll be looking for that second touchdown now. Space to maneuver at the 40. He's at the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Alvin Kamara, his second touchdown on the season, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. And those are the highlight reel runs you dream of right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets through it, how about the explosiveness, the burst to get there to begin with, and then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you. When they're past you and behind you, that's a tough one to swallow.
Let's go, let's go.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success, at least so far, here in the second quarter. On second down, it's Banks. A gain there of 21 yards.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his own line and just went.
So there's two ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon.
Right back to him on first down. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
11 yards and a Cowboy first down. This quarterback now 12 of 15 throwing the ball, 80% so far, and it's first and 10. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete, and he gets it down to the 32.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught him, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on, you heave one deep when you catch him close to the spot.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Being chased out left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it on line, but it comes up about a rotation short. All things considered, a pretty good kick. Just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck. And unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Looking to throw on second down. Lincoln, it's caught by Coleman. And he's got this down to the 35. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. This quarterback now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Lincoln. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, this from 48. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will knot things up here late in the first half. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. Nope. Guarantee the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game will just start all over.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much.
All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Here we go.
Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down. They'll drop the throw. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it and run time, and he picks up a first down.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
On second down now, Pollard. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
Oh, nice. That's what's up.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
On second down, Pollard. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. Here's Pollard again. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. It's a first down following a gain of 3.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Banks. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Back to throw. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. From 3 yards out, as his guys are able to regain the lead.
I know a lot of coaches like to break their season into quarters, and how about the first 4 games for this guy? 3 touchdowns scored, really making his mark in the red zone here in the first month of the season.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and they will take a 7-point lead. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told, and it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. So we get set to start this third quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Again, it's Kamara. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. And on third down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. From the gun, Lincoln. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Second and 6. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Watts. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 32-yard line. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. They'll set up to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Watts. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Forced out to his left. He'll try and run it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Now here's Pollard, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? They'll look to throw. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Noah Brown with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time. It's
a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A 10th carry for Kamara. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. They run it again with Kamara. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10.
Recon, 132 fighter. Ready?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
2nd and 1. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Arlington. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th. A give to Kamara running right. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 4 of 7. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Operating from the gun, Lincoln. This is caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. In a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
And that loss of yards there is not just on him. It's on the guys blocking for it. I mean, they're supposed to create some type of space or at least get a stalemate. They end up letting them through, and they ended up tackling them for a loss.
They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Well, sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half, you're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
And not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. From a yard out. As his guys are back within a single score. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Yeah, let's go set lunch.
36-yard line. 2nd and 5. Looking for Cooper. That's complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. Here it's 3rd and 2. Now back to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Banks. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively a backbreaker. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the 1st. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Banks, and he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll run with Pollard. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a first down at the Falcons' 21. He was close to flirting with that sideline, but able to stay in bounds like you know his coach wants him to do and keep that clock moving.
Isn't it funny that we're watching this play when we had that discussion just yesterday about this? What do you do in this scenario? What do you know, what's your mindset? It appeared to me that he'd totally forgotten that he needed to stay in bounds, and then the last second, oh no, I better get down. And he ended up doing the right thing. But at that point, maybe close to letting it slip away.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. First quarter, Charles, you really emphasized the importance of winning the turnover battle as a visiting team, as an underdog. They haven't forced a single turnover in this game.
And right now they're losing, so no turnovers might lead to no victory.
On 2nd down now, Pollard. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. So his 2nd field goal in the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the 4th quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had, you can have one go in the wrong direction. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. Did they maybe play that too safely on 3rd down? I know you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help them a whole lot.
I think they probably said if it's open, take the shot. If not, get something safe because we do have 4th down to try and pick it up.
He finds Coleman. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there. with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. When you're trailing in the 4th quarter, you've got to take some chances you might not normally take, and here, that one pays off big time.
And you have to think to yourself, not only did that pay off big time for them, but what was going on the opposite side of the ball? They know that they have to take a chance here. They know they have to come up with something big, yet it still happens. So credit the execution, but wonder what the defense was doing.
So here are the Cowboys to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Watts. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 40. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. On 2nd down, it's Banks. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down.
And that's the type of run that they're looking for, because they'll need to continue to rely on him to move the sticks in this tight game in order to preserve this lead.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Right back to him on 1st down. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So all eyes on the Falcons. Down by 10. And time, a huge factor. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down. Lincoln. And some room to run now. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Looking to throw. Lincoln on the check down. He finds Kamara. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. Back to throw. Lincoln, you got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way. This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Looking to throw. Lincoln firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. 2nd and 2. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Dallas, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Washington Redskins. Meanwhile, for Atlanta,
There's 21 people on it. This guy said, I just want to kill stuff. Somebody invited me to, no, hold on. I'm doing something right now. Oh, I think they have 2 people.
Okay.